Sometimes in life, it's easy to fall for the shiny allure of wealth and riches. But behind those material extravagances lie valuable virtues that can't be measured by the amount of money in our bank accounts. By looking at things through the lens of Stoicism, we can see that it's qualities that are more important than material things that really attract and keep deep relationships going. Today, let's look at 10 qualities in men that women value more than money and material things. These are traits that any normal man can work on and improve with Stoicism. Developing these traits is not only a personal goal, but also a way to make deep and meaningful connections with other people by focusing on self-control and building lasting values. Not only can a man keep a woman's attention with money, but also with the depth and spirit of who he is. Before we start, make sure you've subscribed to the channel and turned on notifications to stay up to date on our interesting and important topics. I also want you to like the video and watch it all the way through because each of the points below will help you grow as a person and make your relationship stronger right now. Allow us to begin. Number 1, men of value. Socrates says that a high-value person is someone who is strong, calm, and sure of themselves. Let's talk about this idea. Stoicism at its core emphasizes virtue, wisdom, and self-control, suggesting that the real value in a person comes from their inner strength and moral character. Not just external attributes, consider this in many social situations. People often gauge someone's worth by their attractiveness or ability to draw attention. It's almost like a biological instinct, where traditionally men might look for physical beauty, which signifies health and fertility, while women might look for signs of stability and security like resources or strength. This isn't just a human thing, it's a common thread across many species. Now, Stoicism invites us to look at this differently. Imagine 2 scenarios where people increase their value in society. One follows the typical route enhancing physical appearance, flaunting wealth or using status symbols like a flashy car. The other, however, boosts their value through internal growth, developing resilience, practicing kindness, and cultivating wisdom. Which do you think offers a more sustainable and genuine sense of worth? Stoic philosophy would argue for the latter. A Stoic tries to attract people not through fleeting qualities, but through lasting virtues. These virtues are open to everyone and aren't limited by physical traits or material possessions. For example, someone might not be the most physically attractive person in society, but their ability to stay calm might make them more attractive. Putting people under a lot of pressure to be fair and just, or to give good advice during hard times can make them very valuable to people who value deeper connections. Besides that, Stoicism shows us how important it is to be self-sufficient and emotionally independent, instead of trying to be attractive just to fit biological or social norms. Stoicism tells people to build a strong, complete self that can stand on its own. This doesn't just make you more attractive, it also gives you self-respect and ethics. So the next time you think about your value, remember that it's not just about fitting in or getting noticed. That's a value that doesn't fade with age or change with the seasons. It's about how you care for your inner self, how you deal with life's problems, and how you improve the lives of those around you. It does not date. 2. A good sense of humor. We all know that laughter is the best medicine, and there's a lot of truth to that. Having a good sense of humor can not only make us happier, but it can also make us more likable and understandable to other people. This is especially true when it comes to how women see men. Think about how a quick joke can break the ice at a party, or how a shared laugh can calm a dangerous situation. For many women, these examples show how humor can open hearts and build bridges between people. There is something very special about a man who can make her laugh and forget about her problems for a little while. Charming humor can do more than just make you laugh. It can also show off your knowledge and creativity. Think about it. It takes quick thinking and a unique view of the world to come up with something funny on the spot. For example, imagine a couple doing something boring like grocery shopping. The man starts making jokes about how expensive avocados are, and all of a sudden, the chore turns into a shared moment of laughter. It's these little moments that can add a joyful layer to everyday life. But it's important to remember that humor should be kind and inclusive, not at the expense of others. The best kind of humor is when you can laugh at yourself and share a joke that makes people feel better instead of worse. If you have a good sense of humor, you seem confident and at ease, which is naturally attractive. Having a good sense of humor is a great trait that can make everyday interactions easier and more enjoyable, and women really value it in relationships. So let's keep sharing those smiles and laughs. They make a huge difference. Third is emotional intelligence. This is a skill that is important for making connections and is also highly valued in romantic relationships, especially among women. Emotional intelligence means being able to understand, recognize, and control your own emotions as well as understand and relate to other people's emotions. For guys, men can make their relationships with women much better by showing emotional understanding. Imagine a man who can tell when his partner is having a bad day even if they don't say anything. He doesn't try to fix everything or brush off her feelings. Instead, he listens, understands, and supports her. This ability to understand and respond appropriately to emotions is a core part of emotional intelligence. It's more than just giving the right response. It's about truly understanding and connecting with someone's emotional state in the realm of Stoicism. Being wise and having emotional intelligence go hand in hand, especially when it comes to knowing people and their emotions. Stoics stress the importance of knowing yourself and being able to control your reactions. For example, a Stoic man thinks about his feelings before responding, making sure that his reactions are thoughtful and measured. This practice of reflection not only helps him grow as a person, but it also makes him a better partner. Emotional intelligence also allows for meaningful communication, breaks down barriers, and starts conversations based on genuine understanding and respect. When a man can talk about his feelings openly and respect his partner's emotions, it builds a relationship based on trust and mutual respect. For example, if a couple is having a disagreement, an emotionally intelligent man will try to see things from his partner's point of view and say what he thinks without making things worse. This not only solves the problem more effectively, but it also makes the relationship stronger. Women like men who are emotionally intelligent because it makes the relationship safe and caring, where both people feel seen and understood. An emotionally intelligent man doesn't mean he is perfect, but it does mean that he is committed to being present and responsive in his relationships, recognizing his partner's emotional needs and communicating in a heartfelt way. Emotional intelligence is a key part of building deep and lasting relationships. It requires a constant effort to understand and empathize with others, showing both Stoic wisdom and the virtues of patience and kindness. Let's keep working on this trait in our live lives so that it improves our relationships and the way we talk to everyone around us. Number 4. Confidence and humility. Let's look into an interesting part of personal growth that has a lot to do with both Stoicism and relationship dynamics, a mix of self-assurance and modesty. Stoicism teaches us about being self-aware, controlling our emotions, and seeking virtue. These are all things that are directly related to the idea of confidence. But wait, there's more. A person should not only be sure of themselves, but also be humble at the same time. Many times, this mix is what women really like about guys. In the Stoic sense, confidence isn't about being cocky or arrogant. It's about knowing yourself, your strengths, and being at ease in your own skin. A man who is confident doesn't need to brag about his accomplishments or take over conversations. He's calm and sure of what he's saying and doing. I can picture a man who can handle a problem at work or settle a disagreement without getting angry. His behavior shows that he is not only good at dealing with tough situations, but also has a deep-seated toughness that many people find reassuring and beautiful right now. Let's talk about being humble, the important opposite of trusting in Stoicism. Being humble means realizing what you don't know and how limited you are. When a man is confident and humble at the same time, he knows that even though he may be good at some things, he is always a student of life. This can be seen in simple things like asking for help, admitting mistakes, or listening to other people's points of view without feeling threatened or defensive. For example, a man who is a great guitarist is confident in his skills, but still willing to learn from others no matter what level of skill they have. He doesn't brag about his talents, but instead shares them in ways that make others happy. This method not only makes him more relatable, but it also makes him more likable in relationships. Women like this mix because it helps them feel connected. Being both confident and humble can build trust, because it shows that he's trustworthy and sure of himself, while also being open to learning and growing. This balance is attractive and creates an environment where mutual respect and admiration can grow. So, being both confident and humble is a Stoic goal that not only makes a man more attractive, but also improves his character. It gives him the ability to navigate life with grace and strength, making him a partner who can both lead and learn, inspire, and support. Remember that the most admired kind of confidence is one that is quietly assured and freely shared. Let's try to live these traits every day. This trait is more than just being friendly. It also includes being able to connect, engage, and influence people, which is something that many women find very beautiful in men. A sociable man isn't just able to start a conversation. He's also built a network of contacts, co-workers, friends, and other people. This network isn't just impressive. It shows that he can persuade and influence others, which says a lot about his social skills and personal power. A man who is good at conversation and can easily bring people into his circle is often seen as charismatic and interesting. His ability to handle social situations and interact with a wide range of people shows that he has strong communication skills and a certain amount of persuasion. This doesn't just make him a desirable partner, it also makes him someone who can lead, inspire, and make meaningful connections. You might be wondering what this has to do with being the kind of man who is admired for more than just his looks or money. The truth is that being able to hold a meaningful conversation is key. It's how you can truly show who you are and what you stand for, your intelligence, your sense of comedy, and your kindness. During these encounters, you can share and show off your qualities in a way that can really interest someone. It's important to work on yourself, and while money and looks can be attractive at first, they're not the only things that matter. Putting money into yourself is more lasting and useful. Learning new things and getting better at talking to people. You can make new friends, improve your fitness, and improve your looks in easy, doable ways. For example, let's say you're at a party, and you're not the richest or most attractive person there, but you can keep people interested with interesting stories. You listen as much as you talk and connect with people on a wide range of topics. You make intelligent comments and genuinely care about what other people have to say. Being able to connect and act in a way that makes people want to know and spend time with you makes you more attractive than meets the eye, so work on your personal growth. Find ways to make your relationships and life better. Whether you're trying to learn more, make more money, work out to feel better, or just dress well with what you have, your goal should be to become the kind of person whose rich inner life and interesting way of being in the world naturally attract others. Remember that the chances to meet great people and form lasting relationships are there even if you aren't looking for them. Making the most of who you are and what you can truly offer is more important than the idea of being good-looking or rich. Number 6, with kindness and respect. Stoicism teaches us the value of virtue and how our actions can lead to a more fulfilling life. When it comes to relationships with other people, especially how men treat women, showing respect and kindness is not only appealing, it's essential. For example, a man who offers his seat to an elderly woman on the bus, or who listens carefully without talking over someone else is showing respect and kindness. And women, like everyone else, deeply appreciate these qualities. It shows a level of consideration that goes beyond surface-level actions. It's about recognizing the dignity of others and acting with integrity, even in small everyday interactions. In the world of Stoicism, this kind of behavior shows a commitment to live according to virtue. The Stoic teacher Epictetus once said, "Do what you should do and don't do what you shouldn't do." Simple acts of respect and kindness are great examples of how this principle can be put into practice. For example, when a man holds the door open for a woman and treats her with respect all the time, he's practicing a form of Stoic kindness that helps create a healthy, respectful environment. Genuine kindness and care for others are very beautiful traits, But they're not just ways to win people over. They're basic actions that make our lives and the lives of those around us better. Simply put, being Stoic means living with purpose and intention, which are qualities that are naturally attractive and good for all relationships. When we show respect and kindness, we're not just being good friends or companions, we're also being good Stoics. One interaction at a time, we're making the world a better place. And that is a truly beautiful way to live. Seventh, passion and ambition show how driven and enthusiastic someone is about their goals and interests, which can be very attractive, especially to women looking for potential partners. When a man is deeply passionate about his career, hobby, or cause, it not only shows what kind of person he is, but also how he can live a meaningful life. Take, for example, the appeal of a man whose eyes light up when he talks about his latest project or the next goal he's working towards. This enthusiasm is contagious and can be very attractive because it shows he has goals and is determined to reach them. Whether he's an artist who spends hours perfecting his craft, a teacher who is passionate about teaching the next generation, or an entrepreneur who works nonstop on a new business idea. From a serious point of view, his drive can be a strong pull. To really make your life and relationships better, your passion and goals need to be guided by reason and virtue. Stoicism does not discourage passion. Instead, it encourages passions that are in line with logical goals and personal virtues. For example, a Stoic man might channel his ambition into making his community better or mastering a skill that makes his life and the lives of those around him better. This balanced approach makes sure that his ambitions don't turn into egoism or destructiveness. Women often appreciate this quality because it suggests that a man is not complacent. He is active, evolving, and engaged with the world. His ambitions signify that he has a vision for his life and possibly for their future together. It's about more than just having dreams. It's about taking consistent actions toward achieving them, which showcases a proactive and determined character. Moreover, a man with clear passions and ambitions can inspire his partner and offer a dynamic and enriching aspect to the relationship. He can bring new ideas, experiences, and energies that make everyday life more exciting and fulfilling. For instance, a man who is passionate about traveling and exploring new cultures might inspire his partner to see the world differently, encouraging adventures that strengthen their bond and broaden their horizons together. Having passions, goals, and ambitions in life is not only attractive, but also fundamental to living a full and meaningful life. These qualities reflect a person's zest for life and a commitment to pursuing their highest potential. Let's embrace our passions and ambitions and let them guide us toward a vibrant, purposeful life that also enriches those around us. Number 8. Being honest and reliable. Being honest means more than just sharing the truth. It also means being sincere in what you do and how you act. Being honest means that a man talks about his feelings and thoughts in an open way. This is important because it shows that he isn't hiding anything, which builds trust. Imagine being in a relationship with a man who shares his thoughts, admits his mistakes, and tells the truth about his past. This level of honesty not only keeps people from misunderstanding each other, but it also makes the relationship stronger by letting the woman know she can trust him with her whole heart. On the other hand, reliability goes further. Being reliable and consistent in your actions goes beyond just being honest. It means showing up when you say you will, keeping your promises, and being someone your partner can count on in good times and bad. For example, a man who keeps his promises, whether they're small like being on time or big like keeping a big promise, shows that he is a man. Dependable. Being dependable in a relationship makes a woman feel safe and respected. From a Stoic point of view, these qualities are about living by your values and staying true to your character at all times. Stoics believe in the importance of self-control and integrity, which are closely linked to being honest and trustworthy. By following these principles, a man not only protects his own honor, but also honors those around him, creating a stable and trusting environment. These traits are often sought after by women because they build trust, which is an important part of any serious relationship. Trust is what keeps relationships together and helps them grow. Without trust, even the strongest feelings can become shaky, and the relationship may struggle to handle problems. Being honest and trustworthy in your daily interactions can make your relationships much stronger. These traits shouldn't be optional. They should be a big part of who you are. By working on them, you build a reputation of integrity that attracts not only romantic partners, but also better friendships and professional relationships. In the end, honesty and trustworthiness are more than just nice to have. They're necessary for any meaningful and long-lasting relationship. Let's try to fully and consistently embody these traits, making our lives and the lives of those we care about better. Women really like this trait in men because it shows that they can get back up after a setback with strength and drive. Resilience isn't just getting through hard times. It's also about thriving through them and coming out stronger and smarter on the other side. For example, when a man has a major setback in his career, like losing his job or a business venture failing, he doesn't give up. Instead, he uses the experience as a stepping stone to figure out what went wrong, learn from his mistakes, and move forward with new strategies and renewed vigor. This man's ability to handle adversity gracefully and keep a positive attitude during tough times is not only inspiring, but also very attractive. It shows that he is not easily defeated and can be counted on to deal with life's uncertainties. Stoicism teaches how important it is to keep a steady attitude and mental control no matter what is going on around you. Resilience is closely related to Stoicism. Stoics think that people should focus on what they can change and let go of what they can't. A strong man knows this, so he doesn't waste time or energy on things he can't change. Instead, he works on doing good things and finding solutions that make his position better. Because it shows that a man is reliable and can handle life's expected problems, women often like the toughness of men. It means that the person is emotionally mature and strong on the inside, which can help keep the relationship stable when both people face personal or mutual problems. A guy who is resilient stays committed to the relationship and works toward resolution and growth instead of giving up or getting angry. Being resilient also makes you better in every other area of your life. It builds character and helps you grow as a person. Having the attitude that challenges or chances to learn and grow not only makes a man more attractive, but it also gives him the tools to make a positive difference in his relationships and in society as a whole. Resilience shows how strong and flexible a man is. It's about showing up, working through tough times, and turning problems into chances. Let's embrace resilience as a way to live a full and meaningful life, not just as a way to impress or draw others. Let's work on being resilient. Stand strong when things go wrong and help each other along the way, knowing that every failure is a chance to make things right. Ability to support. Being supportive means more than just being there for your partner. It means getting involved in their life, learning about their hopes and dreams, and giving them support and guidance. Get what they want. Imagine a partner who not only listens carefully to his partner's hopes and career plans, but also supports her, gives her advice, and celebrates her successes. Whether it's by giving her feedback on a project, helping her network with potential contacts, or just giving her a word of support when she's having a bad day, his support can make a huge difference in her ability to reach her goals. Being supportive also means giving mental support. It means being there for someone when things are hard, giving a shoulder to lean on and listening without passing judgment. For example, if a woman is nervous about a job interview, a supportive partner might help her prepare, practice her answers with her, and reassure her to boost her confidence from a calm point of view. Being supportive is in line with the value of justice, which means being fair to others and doing what's best for them. Stoics stress the value of community and helping others with their projects as a way to live a good life. When a man helps his partner with their projects, he not only makes their life better, but he also makes his own life better, but also helps him grow as a person and improve his character. Being supported by your partner builds trust and mutual respect, which is important for women in relationships. Knowing that your partner truly supports your efforts can be very empowering. It means that you have a teammate on your journey through life, someone who not only dreams with you, but also works with you to make those dreams come true. Being supportive also builds a deeper bond and partnership, making the relationship stronger and more stable. It's about making sure that both people feel valued, understood, and motivated to grow, both as a couple and as individuals. Being supportive is more than just cheering them on. It means actively contributing to their happiness and success. This requires empathy, action, and commitment. Let's try to be partners who not only support each other but also push each other forward. This will not only make our relationships better, but also make us better, more connected people in every part of our lives. As we go through real life, it's easy to be swayed by the allure of money and stuff, but deeper down, there are virtues that are much more important. Through Stoicism, we learn that it's traits like honesty, confidence, and resilience that really make our lives better and build deep relationships. Today we looked at 10 qualities in men that go beyond money and really connect with women. These are qualities that any normal man can work on developing by focusing on self-improvement and building lasting values. By investing in what really matters, your personal growth, your relationships, and your character, as you continue on your journey, remember to focus on what matters most, your character and your relationships. As you seek to become the kind of man who embodies these qualities, one who exudes confidence and authenticity, remember that true attractiveness comes from the depth of your character and spirit. If any of these ideas struck a chord with you, please leave a comment below and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay safe and keep striving for greatness.